¿Cómo estamos, gente? Aquí Chitaku nuevamente. En esta ocasión me encuentro con Valyn, actual IGL de G2. Valyn, congratulations for your victory.
You.
How do you feeling for match today?
It feels very good because, when we played Paper X, it felt like we weren't playing like ourselves. It was very sad, very disappointing loss. But we had a lot of talking as a team, and to come out and win so good was feels very good for us. So I'm excited to play tomorrow as well.
Nice. So, what aspect of the previous game could be improved for today?
I think last game we had a lot of focus on the other team. We had a lot of focus on what PRX could be doing instead of just focusing on ourselves. And so this game today versus XLG, we just focused on us. We just said, guys, make sure everything we're doing is good. Don't care about the other team, and just, try to play with more confidence and more together, play more together in all stages of the game. So I think, we had a very long talk after we lost to Paper X, and that's what helped us today.
Yeah. So today you was the pressure for the elimination.
Yeah.
So did you feel the pressure of being eliminated?
At the beginning of the game, I would say some of the rounds were very close and very hard. But once we caught some momentum in that series, I feel like all the pressure went away. I think tomorrow's game versus T1 is going to be a lot of pressure because they're very strong. And so it's going to be tough series the whole time, but I'm confident that we can avoid the pressure.
Yeah, and these moments the team need a good IGL. So what does it mean to you to be a good IGL?
I think giving clear direction to the team and trying to stay calm in moments, because you're playing on stage and the crowd here in Santiago is very loud. So sometimes you can feel the nerves, you feel the energy, the pressure, and you have to keep delivering calls no matter what. If you're losing or winning, you have to continue delivering calls at your best capability. And also being a leader for them outside of the game, trying to just make sure that they are, keeping their brains healthy, keeping their mind sharp, and trying to help them with that so that we can go in together and, ready to fight.
Yeah. And now we are talking about for your next rival, T1.
Mm-hmm.
What is your expectation for your rival?
I think they're a very strong team. I think very highly of them, to be honest. I think the players are insane. And it's a team with a lot of history for us. They beat us in Bangkok, and then we eliminated them from Champions. So this is going to be another elimination game, another big game. And I think we're ready. They're very difficult to play, but I think we understand them well, and we're going to be able to formulate a good plan.
Do you feel the next match is a revenge for you?
Honestly, for Champions, that felt like revenge to knock them out of Champions and for us to continue. I think this is also revenge because they beat us for a trophy, they took away something so big for us. And so now every time we play T1, it's we got to beat them bad. Remember what happened. I always try to tell them, remember what happened in Bangkok? They beat us bad, and try to motivate them in that way. So it's going to be a nice revenge game.
And your next rival is Stacks, the IGL of T1. What do you say for the Stacks?
For Stacks, I would say you got to be better than Champions, because last time we eliminated you. You're a very strong opponent, but I think we're stronger, and I'll see you in the game.
Nice. And now we are talking about for the fans of the people in the stage. What do you feel for the people of Santiago?
Man, the people of Santiago is the best crowd I've ever played with in my life. They have so much love for G2, and they also have a lot of love for me, and I feel it every game. And for today, XLG, we were able to actually win rounds and get momentum, and I was able to stand up and hype up the crowd, and it felt so amazing. And all the time, they want pictures, they want autographs. I wish I could take a picture with everybody because they're so nice. So I love the fans here. Continue to cheer us on. We need you. We need you guys tomorrow. So continue to cheer us on. And yeah, continue being yourselves. You guys are amazing.
Nice. So we are talking about for the Latin teams and Chilean players, because in this master we don't have a Chilean player or team Latin America. So how would you have imagined the audience if there had been a Latin American team or Chilean players?
I can't even. The roof is gonna come down. You know?
No.
They're gonna take the whole place down. I wish a team like Leviathan, because I'm good friends with King, and I know how bad he wanted to come and play here. So it's good to see King doing like interviews and stuff here in the audience. But I wish I could have seen him play because man, the audience would have been like, I don't know. The roof is coming down. Like I said, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. And why do you think they didn't qualify?
Well, for Leviathan, I think it was hard for them because they didn't have their fifth player with Neon. They had to play with a sub, and that's very difficult for a team. You know, they made it close, but they're new players, and they didn't have their fifth. So I think it was hard for them. And for the other LATAM teams, like for Crew, they didn't have their team. It was just unfortunate at the beginning. But I guess the closest thing we have here is maybe Furia. So maybe they still have love for Furia being a Brazilian team. But yeah, I wish they could have qualified.
Yeah, and Furia is a surprise in BCT Americas. And this moment, you need the support of the fans.
Yeah.
So what do you say for your fans for tomorrow?
Well, for my fans from Santiago, I've learned one thing recently, and that's Viva Chile, hermanos. Lo siento. Learning.
Yeah.
But for real, there's so much love from me to you guys, and I know from you to me. So thank you guys so much. And hopefully, my dream is to play here in the grand final stage in front of everyone, because I know it's going to be the most insane game of Valorant I will ever have. So, gracias.
So, Valyn, thank you so much. And I repeat, congratulations for your victory. And this moment is for me a dream because it's a first presidential interview.
I remember we used to talk online.
Yeah, I don't know if we have an interview with you in the kickoff or in stage 2 to the last year.
I remember. That was nice. And you were giving great interviews too, so I'm happy to meet you.
Thank you so much. So thank you, Valyn.
Thank you.